Why is the IAB Video Leadership Summit important to you?
The IAB Video Leaders Summit is important because it's a get-together of a lot of the video leaders in the space with a significant focus on trying to solve some of the challenges that we have in this industry. And that's something that I think is always worthwhile, and both from a networking perspective, which I think is always positive, but also from a really kind of problem-solving perspective. This is one of the premier events for trying to solve some problems.
What are the one or two most important issues you see today in the video space?
So one of the one or two most important issues that we see in the video space is around measurement, around operations, around how to innovate with new technologies such as AI. So these are all things that are really coming to the forefront today. Measurement is always an issue. AI is new, and how to incorporate that and use that effectively, I think, is really, really important. And then innovation in the space and ensuring privacy and other things that are consumer-centric are part of the discussion.
So speaking of innovation, tell us what's happening on the innovation front with Paramount.
So with Paramount, we're always trying to innovate. So our president of ad sales was talking earlier about the innovations we've done on the back end to enable advertisers to have a good experience when advertising with Paramount, around frequency and things of that nature. But innovation doesn't really begin or stop with just back end work. It's always with creating new potential ad formats. Again, I hate to say AI again, but how do we incorporate AI into some of the tools that we have, both from a reporting and consumer or client perspective, but really in terms of like opportunities that we have for clients to engage with new capabilities across the board. So we're always innovating on that front. We kind of lead the marketplace in addressability, and we're always trying to innovate on the addressable side and create new opportunities that exist there as well.
So where do you think addressability, measurement, attention, currency are headed through the remainder of 2023 and into 2024?
Where do I think all those things are heading? I generally think that, there are always open discussions around these things, and I don't know that there's any like real immediate final solution to any of these kinds of things. I think it's continuing to engage and expand. It's continuing to kind of enable new capabilities. It's focusing on enabling clients to be able to do what they need to do to ensure that the marketer receives value in the marketplace. And that's around the measurement side. That's around new opportunities that exist around privacy management and clean rooms and things of that nature. But really, it's all in service to delivering solutions for clients.
Where would you like to see IAB focus its efforts to move the video space forward?
I think the IAB does a tremendous job in what they do. And I think where they should continue to focus is to help get people together, to have discussions, to have open conversations, and to kind of lean towards aligning on some levels of standards, whatever those standards can be. But really, the IAB does a really great job of bringing people together to facilitate conversation. And as long as that's what's happening, then not only is the IAB serving its purpose, but it creates the opportunity for us to reach some of these potential standards that we're looking to reach as new things come into the market.
What is one of your key takeaways so far from Video Leadership Summit that you've seen today?
I think one of the key takeaways is that we have a lot of work to do. There are problems that are in market. I think that there is a reality around what, the buy side is looking to do and what we as publishers could potentially facilitate. And I think a lot of us might be on the same page and some of us might not be on the same page. And I'm talking about publishers specifically, but realistically, at the end of the day, what you hope to get out of something like this is the ability to engage and understand further what your clients are looking for and to have conversations to drive towards solutions. Always a pleasure, joining this discussion, potentially being a provocateur, if you will. But really just, I always enjoy the networking part of this equation. And I think it's one of the more important aspects of any of these events.